I got great news for you. We have another company that we were set to expose, Lowe's. However, I sent a message to Lowe's last week, and I woke up to something really interesting in my email inbox. It looks like we don't even need to do these videos exposing these companies anymore, at least not every company, because many of them are willing to just change their policies as soon as I reach out now. That is the power of you guys. You guys are the reason for what I'm about to show you. First, let me show you the email I sent them last week. I said, hi, just formally wanted to inform Lowe's corporate that we do plan to expose Lowe's DEI policies, practices, and propaganda in a future story. We have 2 projects in front of Lowe's, but please let your fellow executives know that I reached out. I'd like to know if Lowe's has any plans to cut these ridiculous policies. DEI should never dictate hiring, bonuses, sponsorships, etc. And participation in the HRC's woke CEI score is something Lowe's customers deserve to know about. ERGs based on the sex people prefer to have seems wildly inappropriate to the average Lowe's customer, bordering on sexual harassment, as does funding pride events and transitions via healthcare policy. Does Lowe's have a comment on this? And get ready, because this is my favorite part. Also, Lowe's has their DEI department to thank for all of this focus on their policies. Their folks pushing DEI at Lowe's looked at my LinkedIn page on the same day, which piqued my curiosity. Without them, I wouldn't have thought to look at Lowe's right now. Very foolish of them, but I'm guessing by now, foolishness from the people pushing DEI at Lowe's is not a shocker to Lowe's executives. And what do you know, I sent those messages last week, and this morning I woke up to an email from Lowe's executives about changing policies. So what policies are changing? Lowe's will no longer be participating in the HRC's woke Corporate Equality Index social credit scoring system. Lowe's is also getting rid of their individual ERG groups that separates people across identity politics lines by what kind of sex they like or what color they are. Now Lowe's employees will all be under one umbrella ERG, not separated on identity lines based on what kind of sex they like or what color they are. And if you look at this part, Lowe's is also promising no more donations to pride festivals, pride parades, or anything that's a divisive thing outside of these core 3 areas that they have identified as important to their business. And those 3 areas make sense. They're community improvement, disaster relief, and skilled trades education. You know, things actually associated with Lowe's business. I like this part below in the email where they talk about merit, because we're seeing a $150 billion company change on a dime and embrace merit instead of the equity policies that have been pushed in the past. I'm going to be putting the full text of the email in the caption on X so you can read the email they sent out this morning and judge for yourself, but we are making massive change, and it is thanks to you, especially to those of you who subscribe to me on X for $5 a month. It helps pay for our researchers. We have so many whistleblowers, it is insane. We need more help, and your money subscribing helps pay for that help so that we can expose these woke companies and get real change. We are going to bring sanity back. Lowe's says there could be other future changes, and there should be. They should eliminate their DEI team in total. The people who took Lowe's woke deserve to go, but I commend the executives for making these changes now instead of embarrassing their company. Other companies should do the same thing. Last thing, this image going around is fake. This is not a real quote from the CEO. So who's next?